Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Jason, and you are watching Ray of Light Tarot. I hope you're all doing well and having a nice weekend. Happy Saturday. This is going to be the Leo reading for what's left of May 2020. So I'm pretty much going to jump right into it for you guys, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, your soulmate, soul partner, person of importance, twin flame, whatever you call your person, whatever you call the person that you have on your mind and on your heart right now. Hey, Rebecca. That's who this is for, Leo. So let's see what's going on with them. I was having a little trouble tapping your energy, Leo, and I have my Venus in Leo, so I usually don't have too much trouble, especially the relationship aspect for most Leos. Whether Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, doesn't really matter. I usually don't have a lot of trouble tapping into your energy, but I did today, and I feel with the cards that came out for your animal spirit. Hey guys, welcome. With the cards that came out for your animal spirit, what I'm getting for you guys is a lot of you Leos, and again, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Happy birthday news. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo, and the soulmate of Leo. For a lot of you Leos, I get the sense that you're experiencing financial trouble. And this is interesting to me because I know, you know, the world, not just our nation, but the world is sort of on the cusp of a big recession, I think, based on the struggles that we've been going through. And I haven't experienced so far up to this point, I haven't connected to a lot of financial traumas, dramas, etc. for people with any of the zodiac signs. But Leo, I am connecting to it for you. Now, I will say, when it comes to Leo, for a lot of Leos, one of the major, I mean, for anybody, but Leos, you typically have, most Leos I know, already beginning to experience some major financial stuff. And I think that it's important that the squirrel spirit is coming out for you. And this is about, it says believe in yourself, which of course you need to believe in yourself, right? That's sage advice, right? But also, the thing about the squirrel spirit, squirrel medicine is about storing up for winter, really, really gathering and storing up. So the fact that you have this squirrel spirit card is speaking to you about if you're not living on a strict budget, it may be time for you to do that. And in this connection, it's important because your soulmate or the person that you're wanting to come together with, impress, provide for, whatever it may be, is a little nervous too. They've got the bristles card, the porcupine spirit. So this person may be someone you struggle to know their true feelings on the outside is not what's really on the inside. And their card is about having a beginner's mind. So this is someone who may be starting over in life. So if you have a soulmate that that you already are with or that you're hoping to be with in the future, and your soulmate Leo is in the beginner's mind, they definitely need you to be storing up for winter. Okay, someone's got to be a functional relationship. There's usually, right, there's the flower and the water. It's a garden, and there's the one that blooms, and there's the one that waters the flower. And so someone's got to always be. It's best when both parties do both, right? That's the optimum. That's equal give and take, right? Those relationships aren't very common out there. They're great relationships, but they're not the most common. When you're spiritually awakened, that's when you're setting yourself up for the best chance that your next relationship be one where both people bloom and and tend to the relationship equally. However, for a relationship to work at all, there has to be at least one person tending to it and minding the relationship. And it looks like it needs to be you at this time, Leo, because the other person, for whatever reason, is trying to start something, and they've been with you, they may be frustrated with you, and if they've been the one minding the relationship, if they've been the one putting in the effort, if it's something new and they're not with you, they're at a place where they've got so many other things they're trying to begin. They need you to mind and tend to things right now in a way that shows that you're capable of being the nurturer, especially if you're the masculine energy in this connection. It's very important to show your capability and your willingness, not just your ability, but your willingness to be the nurturer at times when it's necessary in this connection. Okay, so have this visual of, like a fireplace, and you, Leo, the lion in this visual, building the fire, throwing the logs on the fire, right? Crumpling up the newspaper and tossing it in there. Someone needs to be tending to the fire. And it looks like at this time, Leo, it needs to be you, okay? In whatever situation you're in, even if the soulmate that you wish you could be with is far away and you're under the same roof with a karmic partner that you're trying to make things work with, and you're trying to get by day to day. Because guys, we're at a time where we're having to assess things in our life, but we're also having to deal with what's under our roof, where we are and what we're doing, right? So stoke the fires, the home fires, and make sure that everything's going according to plan. And if it's not, that you're making new plans. You need to start making new plans if it's not, right? Because you don't want to get blindsided by this. And it feels like with the squirrel spirit as a forward-looking card for you, you need to be preparing for something, right? You need to be preparing for something and not getting blindsided by it, okay? Vesta. Sounds like Vesta, the asteroid. She keeps the fires burning, okay? Well, somebody definitely needs to be doing that in this, whatever this little connection is. Okay, I don't know, but somebody needs to be stoking those fires, keeping them burning for sure. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna save any exposition for the end of the reading, and because I know most people like me to just get right into the reading on these zodiacs. So this is Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and their soulmate for the rest of May 2020. Virgo will be up next. We're almost done with the Mays. What, only a week and a half into May? Not bad, right? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get a lot done in a little amount of time right now because I'm finally able to. So it is what it is, right? We'll be on tomorrow night to do mini readings. I know I told you I'd be on last night. I'm very tired. Very, very tired. Mr. B has had a good day. I posted some pics on Instagram. Oh, I didn't post them on my Ray of Light Tarot Instagram. I'll put those up after this. I'll put them on my private Insta. Soulmate of Leo. Leo, you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn as your soulmate. We have the King of Pentacles here. I took him outside to go to the bathroom to go potty this evening, Rebecca, and he went and took a leak and stuff, and then he went over and like pretended like his legs gave out, and he just plopped down in the grass. It was really nice. There was a breeze. It was really pretty outside, and he was able to walk, but he acted like he couldn't because he didn't want to go back inside. I started laughing, and he started wagging his tail, and he got up. He's such a little joker. Such a little joker. I love that dog so much. Okay. So wait. All right, so Leo, the overall energy for your connection. The moon. Behind that is the lovers. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this reading could be for you. The moon and the lovers. So you could be if you're dealing with a Gemini, they could be facing a decision, very deep emotions. There's a Gemini here, Channel for Grace. What's up? Very deep emotions that may be hidden here, okay? Someone really contemplating some things they may not be sharing with you. The Lovers card is about a choice in this instant, right? Somebody's facing some kind of a choice, a decision. Because look, what's so interesting is you can see the woman there in the moon. I was looking at the way that they're looking here, and it's almost the same thing. Like here you've got these two lovers facing, and in the moon it's sort of hidden. There's just the one, and there's no one on the other side. So what's really going on, and what appears to be going on with someone are two different things. So it looks like they're staring, the lovers are looking face to face, but in this card, what's really being shown is this lover is thinking about something totally different in this moon than what she's looking at here. So this is an interesting energy. So your partner, Leo, has a lot more beneath the surface than what's being shown to you going on. Some real deep desires, hurts, regrets. It's a whole, there's a whole lot, a bunch of different things this could be. But ultimately what it is things being hidden. But what's on their mind? Look what comes out first, the sun. So presumably if this is your soul partner, your twin soul, your soulmate, the person you're destined to be with, then that person they're thinking about is you and their happiness. If you're not, and there's another person in there, then they're thinking about them. So if you've got a Gemini or a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn as your soul partner, this could definitely be a story for you, Leo. But what they're focused on, their desire here is about what they really, see as their true happiness, this sort of childlike connection. And if you guys had that at one point and you're struggling to get it back, or maybe they have it with somebody else or you have it with somebody else, whatever this is, it's what's on the menu. It's what's really being looked at versus what's being shown to you and what's being shown in the connection with each other. Their desire is for you to be reliable, stable, their happiness, or for them to be that for you. Someone is looking for this King of Pentacles energy, which is very much someone who can be relied upon, someone who can be the gardener, the one who tends and waters and tills the soil of this relationship and helps it grow. We've got two competing energies, two threes, very competitive energies, a Three of Swords and a Three of Pentacles. So your soulmate is in the midst of this heartbroken energy, and they're wanting to build something new with their beloved. And so in order to move from this energy to this energy, there has to be, you can't just jump from these two things, right? Even if it's a Gemini, which could represent some real duality, potential for duality, you can't jump between these two energies. There has to be a real healing that takes place on this path, on this course. So crowning, right, is that Three of Swords. They're right. That's what's really on their mind and what's coming down on them. But the future is about this building of new things, this ability to build something new. There's something there's a betrayal here, an energy of death, an energy of loss, an energy of being left out in the cold. These two cards also sort of complementing each other in the story. It feels like someone has been made to feel unnecessary in your life. Here's the thing, Leo. I'm going to get all the Leos mad at me now. I can already feel it. Guys, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for these messages, because I'm going to get all the Leos mad at me now, but I have to say it. Leo, you've read the stuff about how the sign of Leo has the most narcissists and all that stuff. But here's the thing, Leos. We all have the potential to grow as souls and to be loving partners, considerate, love our partner unconditionally. You need to start treating your partner like a partner and not a possession. Treat your partner more like what they are. They are a partner, an equal partner, not a possession. Okay? They're not a reflection of you. They're not your trophy. They're not a reflection of you to show to the world. That's not what a partner is. And don't say, oh, I don't do that. That's not for you then. Then the message isn't for you if you don't do that. But it's coming through very clearly. Someone's feeling very much under a roof and left out in a cold. So what that means is they're looking for this, but this isn't what they're getting. You need to be willing to store up for winter. Don't lead, but if you want to lead with space for someone beside you, not pulling people along, okay? Like a toy chest. So whatever that's about, that's a real message for you, because someone's is focusing on something new. They've got a decision. They've got all these wants and desires and this hope for such a happy connection here with you. So what you have to do is to truly love them the way they deserve to be loved, and stop seeing anyone, your children, your partner, whoever it is in your household, as a possession, and see them as a true equal partner. That's going to help this connection this cycle come to its necessary completion, whatever this betrayal energy is. And it's also going to help you guys get to the good stuff, to the parts where things are in balance and functioning at a high level. That's going to require some explanations, some apologies, some heartfelt communication. This Page of Cups for me is so often about just speaking the truth, just apologizing, just acknowledging where we fall short. And this is their side. So what I want you to understand, Leo, I'm not coming down on you, but right now I'm reading your soulmate's energy. This is what they feel. And if you're not in this situation, then it's just not for you. But that's what these cards are about. Someone really wants to feel like an equal partner and not like a possession or a prize or a trophy or just something and someone and something there to prop you up. And this is someone who is more than willing to prop you up. They want to prop you up, but that's not what they are for you, right? They need to know that, okay? And like I said, with the Lovers card here, that can represent a big decision on this person's mind. And if you want them to choose to focus on this connection and being happy with you, well, make them happy. Make them happy. All right, let's see what's going on with Leo on the other side of this. Yeah, so he's doing pretty good. It was just like I will say it's kind of worried me because he hasn't been eating. He's been like his appetite has gone a little bit, which really makes me nervous because you know that's never a good sign for an older person to stop eating. So the same with a dog, but it's weird because he stopped eating as much right when his legs started getting better. So it was like he was getting around better and then he's eating less, and so that's just been weird. But I liked how he was kind of teasing me tonight, like pretending it's like he couldn't walk when I knew he could, and he know like he's a smart freaking dog. Like I would have a dumb dog. I'm just kidding, but he's a smart dog, and it was just funny watching him pretend like he couldn't walk just because he wanted to stay outside longer. And he was really just loving the breeze and the wind blowing in his face and stuff. But yeah, he's really smart, and so that was very encouraging to me to see him like kind of teasing me. You know, I was like, "There's the old Bentley. Show me Leo." All right, so Leo, you've got the devil in reverse as your overall energy. So part of what's going on with you is that you're just trying to fight some issues of your own. I feel like there's strong addiction issues on your side of this, Leo. If you're someone who has struggled with addiction, that could be why your partner or soulmate or whoever is feeling a little bit like you're selfish. Because when we're in active addiction, we make selfish decisions, and our behavior is selfish. When we're in active addiction, we aren't our best selves. We're our worst selves, right? That's when we start behaving like non-human primates. And we become very greedy, very self-centered, self-absorbed, and we can't even see past our own desires and our own wants and our own desire not to be dope sick. That all we think about is getting the next thing we want. And I'm not talking about only drugs. I mean, it doesn't really matter what your addiction is. If anything in your life has become more important than taking care of yourself and those you love, that's an addiction that's toxic. And this is in reverse, so it is time to break free from that, okay? It's time to break free from that toxicity and to start doing things here. Look, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. That's coming out first. So that tells me, just like the sun kind of told me that your soulmate had some happiness with you in the past that they want to recreate, you've had your time of focusing on yourself. And whether you focused on some sort of addiction or fulfilling a lot of your goals, it doesn't really matter. The time is up, and it's time to look outside of yourself if this is you. And what you want to do is allow this new beginning. Spirit's offering a new beginning here with this Ace of Wands. There's going to be a stronger physical connection between you and your partner, and a stronger soul connection as well, as long as you lean into the communication that needs to happen here with the Eight of Wands and wants to happen, the forward movement that's going to happen as we come out of this time of isolation. And as you lean into this connected energy, this may not be like a twin soul connection, but it very well could be like past life soulmates or something very strong, whether it's karmic or not. They're all karmic. And this is about finding that happiness, finding that childlike connection that's going to allow you to get back into the things that you wanted together and made you happy. But how do you find that? You've got to first address things that need to be addressed. The communication. There's a lacking in trust here and a lacking in motivation to do what needs to be done. So first you have to make yourself get motivated, address these things that need to be addressed. Say sayonara to this devil energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. It doesn't feel too strong. Again, you had that Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, King of Pentacles, so it could be. Mostly I feel a lot of Aries, Gemini energy here. This Aries is right here as an outcome. So I do feel like things are going to improve as well. But you've got to, well, here's the thing. And I'm going to tell your soulmate the truth. It looks like, Leo, you're wanting to put the work in and take a leap of faith, but you're also coming out as the Emperor. So for your soulmates, for your cross watchers, if this is your story, your Leo is wanting to put the work in and start something new, but they're also going to still be expecting you to sort of mind the relationship a lot more than you should have to. So from that perspective, this doesn't look like the outcome everyone wants. So what I would say is, if we can clarify this Aries, and I'm not going to do that, but if we can clarify this Aries Emperor energy with what? Maybe a Knight of Cups or a Knight of Pentacles energy, where slow but steady progress is being made, changes are being made to help bring this to a more equal, equitable connection. I'd like to see some Magician energy as well. what I would say is that's the things to focus on. It's good you're willing to put the work in, and it's good you're ready for a new start. But if it ends up like this, the only way it's going to work is if your partner was coming out as the Emperor, and that's not where they're at. That's not where they're at, Leo. They're at a whole different energy. So I want you to realize what it means if you're coming out as the Emperor. Send the birdie. Send the birdie, right? Send that hawk to do its job. Communication, guys. Communication. That's what the Eight of Wands is calling for. That's what the Six of Cups is calling for. What does it take to get back that childlike connection where you can speak and communicate from the heart space without being afraid of being shot down or getting into a fight or all of those things that happen when communication and trust get broken down, which it clearly is in this connection. That's so important, right? Thank you for the love donation. That's very sweet. Thank you, Triple Fire Sign. So basically what I've got here for you, Leo, is the month of May may not be your most romantic month. Okay, it may not be. But it's a chance to find some happiness again, to connect to some renewed childlike energy with that Six of Cups. That's a really hopeful card for you. And it's also a chance to break away from things that not only aren't serving you, but haven't been serving you and your highest good for a long time, okay? Whatever it is, I'm not sure. I mean, I start sometimes seeing like flashes like on a movie screen, and there's a lot of things that I saw. From my own experience, I know what the addiction looks like, alcoholism, I was seeing pornography. There's a lot of things that you need to move out of your way because they're getting into your energy. It's stopping things up. It's one of the reasons you're having financial problems. It's not just this COVID-19 and the things that it's caused. Part of it is because of this addiction, this spirit of addiction that's invaded your relationship and other aspects of your life, okay? It's all there. And you have to understand how every little thing affects our energy. Everything we put into our body, everything we speak, everything we breathe, everything we are in control of all of it, guys. But you are in control of these things that are showing with the devil in reverse. This feels very much like something you are in control of, Leo or Crosswatcher. So whatever you're in control of, take control of it, right? Release that energy and make room for this relationship, for the trust to be rebuilt, for some honest path forward in communication to take place that's going to bring some happiness into this and some renewed faith, right? Some renewed belief that you both sort of need, I think, to get you to a place of at least going, okay, we're on the same team. Because it starts, what happens here is, it feels like it started with no longer feeling like you're on the same team. And if you're not on the same team with somebody, or you feel like you're not on the same team, it's broken down. You have to be teammates, right? And so that's really important here. All right, you guys, that's May. It's going to be a good month for some changes, some transitions, and a good month for you guys, Leo, and for your soulmate, for you to be storing up, for the soulmate to be beginning some new things and to really be learning how to believe in themselves. They've got to believe in themselves. You've got to re-believe in the relationship and show that you do. All right, guys, you guys have a great rest of the night. I'll be on to do Virgo maybe tonight, if not tomorrow. Okay, you guys have a good one. Bye.